Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of CodeMOEN. And for this project update, I was able to rectify three things. One, I didn't like how the messages were displayed on the chat feed component. And the other issue that I had was whenever you selected a user that you wanted to speak with, let's say Lemon Squeeze, this wouldn't update immediately. So I will have to manually click for this to update. That's no longer the case. It's just like any real application. So let's say I was speaking with, I don't know, Popo. So now it updates immediately and I can speak to the user directly. The other issue that I had was I was having issues connecting A to B, meaning for some reason, when I send a message to Popo, all the users will receive the same message. So I had to separate it into a room, and now it's fixed. If I send a message to Superman, only the messages between Batman and Superman are seen, and vice versa. If I don't know, Robin sends a message to Auntie, only them can see the conversation. So that has been rectified, and now it's amazing. So yeah, this is very cool. I love how it's looking. I also added this effect. I added like a date and a time to make sure that you can see when these messages were sent. So now the next step will be to make sure to differentiate in colors in terms of sender and receiver. But I'll do that on the next update. The other thing that I need to rectify is, for some reason, I'm still having issues with my WebSocket connection. So if I say, hey, Superman, what's up? So when I send it, you don't see it, right? But if I click, I refresh the page, now you can see it. So I need to fix this. So I'm having issues with my server connection. So that's the other thing that I have to fix. But so far, guys, it's looking good. It's looking, I love what I'm seeing. Look how amazing this looks. I like the effect. It's nothing crazy with some tailwind, some background, some shadows, blah, 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 and some boarding or rounding. That's how it's called on tailwind. But it's looking solid. So that's where I'm at so far with the project. Now, let's talk about the conference, guys. I'm like so pumped. I'm so happy that I made the decision. I'm so glad my wife and my friend Rich convinced me to go, because it was the best decision that I made. I had so much fun on that trip, going to Texas for the first time, but most importantly, going to my first tech conference. So I think it's a great way to like close the year, you know. I started this journey on February 1st. I started coding, which when I had no idea. I started going to meetups, and I started making friends, which I didn't have in tech before, so now it's kind of cool. And then on top of that, I went to a tech conference, and I was able to meet so many great people. And let me show you guys this. Look, this is cool. I finally have my first badge of a conference. Look how nice this looks. Look how nice. Commit your code. And then when you flip it, it's the same thing. I was carrying this badge with so much pride. Like, man, I can't believe I went to a tech conference, and it looks so cool. So yeah, so this is the badge that I was wearing. So let me show you guys real quick. So I'm not gonna go like day by day on what happened on the conference. So I'm gonna shamelessly plug, I actually recorded a blog, so showing my first experience going to a tech conference. So if you want to see how it was, how was the experience, I recommend you to check my first tech conference, the Commit Your Code conference. It's uploaded there, and I did my best to really summarize everything that I did, from the conference all the way to when we went out to get together and stuff. So this is like a quick glimpse. Oh, that's like the room. This is like some clips of the different talks that took place. That's me talking, you know what I'm saying? There's Danny Thompson. I met Leon Noel. I met Quincy, the founder of Free Code Camp. Bro, it was such an amazing experience. And you'll see here my day-to-day, what I was doing, and I did my best to really take into account and really show the experience. So if you've never been to a tech conference, this blog really encompasses the feeling of it, and I'm so happy that I went. So that's the blog, my first tech conference, and I have the links for everything. Let's say you want to see all the talks that took place, because in the conference there were different talks at the same time, so you could see now, since they were recorded, you can go rewatch talks that you saw or ones that you missed, which is here. Then the website for the event, and then the photos of the event. There's also a link for that, which is awesome. Look at all these pictures of the experience. Yes, that's me getting choked. So the funny thing is, his name is Tim, and what happened was he's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu martial artist. So I wanted him to show me, I don't know, like a move that they do. So he gave me a demonstration of how he could do like a move in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and it looks like nothing crazy, but that pressure that he was putting here, he was just doing a minimal just to show me, and I could feel my airways being blocked. So, but he's such a cool guy. He's such an amazing person. I'm so glad I met him. And yeah, these are different photos of the event. And yeah, that's really all I have. I think my goal for this week is, now I'm going to the last meetup of the year for Code and Coffee. So it's going to be this upcoming Sunday 15, which is like in 2 days. So that's going to be the last meetup of the year for both Code and Coffee and myself. So I never thought about this, but after making this video, this blog, I just thought about, I never showed you guys my experience going to a coding meetup. So I'm going to do like a little blog on Sunday showing you guys my experience in what we do in Code and Coffee, and then I'll post it so you guys can see it. And hopefully, if you are like in the fence of whether you should or not attend a coding meetup, hopefully that would inspire you to do so. So yes, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace.